what inspired you to become an attorney general?
Well, first off, I was a career prosecutor prior to being the Attorney General, and I was also a military veteran, served in the Iraq War. And when you put those two things together, one of the things I got out of my service in the military was the desire to love the challenges of leadership, and I also love being in the courtroom. And the Attorney General of South Carolina is the chief prosecutor of the state. So when you combine a love of prosecution and a love of leadership, and you put them together, being the chief prosecutor of the state seemed like a perfect fit for me. And so 13 years ago, I ran for the job, and now I've just finished my third term, which means the state's chief prosecutor.
How would you define the rule of law so that youth can understand it today?
The rule of law, it's basically the rule of law is an adherence to the rules and the laws that were passed by the people's elected representatives at the time that they were passed, and follow them to the letter, and then when they need to be changed, and change them through a legislative process. It's what separates us from other countries. Winston Churchill is famous for saying, democracy is the worst form of government except for every other kind, and that's kind of what we are as a people. We are a people who live under, regardless of our personal views, we have elected representatives who pass a body of laws, and then we follow those laws to the letter to such time as another group of people's elected representatives change them. So that's what the rule of law means to me.
And what are some challenging cases or situations you faced, and how did you navigate those challenges?
Well, specific cases, I think there's a lot of complexity with a lot of the national cases we've been involved in, like the opioid settlement. You're dealing with hundreds, dozens and dozens, nearly every state. You're dealing with hundreds of municipalities. You're dealing with thousands of people in the process, including all the attorneys, the manufacturers, the distributors, the retailers. So you're trying to come to a resolution to deal with the opioid epidemic. It's an incredibly complex case with a lot of moving parts at different levels, and for all of us to come together and try to find resolution to that is a challenge of leadership that I enjoy, is working with people from around the country to try to find solutions for the people of our respective states. A very challenging case to deal with, but it was one that I thought we navigated very well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.
Can we get a copy?